right, one card on the bottom for Roland. We are ready to go. Michael is on the play. Nope, just a Leyline of the Void pregame. Okay. So pre-war formal wear already shut off. Prismatic Vista getting cracked to start the game for Roland.
Plans. And I'll play a Vial.
Yep.
And I will pass it after that.
Either Vial. Getting played. Good start. So what the heck is Mono Black Helm? It's a artifact-based combo deck. Leyline of the Void, Dauthi Voidwalker. There's Dauthi Voidwalker. Speaking of that. Combined with Helm of Obedience, an older card that, frankly, a lot of people have forgotten about. But the idea is we're milling our opponents, and since everything is going to exile, not the graveyard, text for Helm of Obedience up on the screen, their entire library is milled. And that's it.
There, you get to choose which one you want to do, which I think you want to choose this one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I always wondered that.
Swing for 3.
Okay, so Dauthi Voidwalker attacking now. A Wasteland took out a Vault of Whispers. Here's a Dark Ritual. Uh-oh.
So that is 5 mana.
5 mana. Helm of Obedience.
I will Besiege,
Okay.
sacking my box.
Okay.
Okay, Beseech the Mirror. Sacking the Chromox to bargain, and we're likely going to find Helm of Obedience here and fire it off, and Roland will lose the game.
Okay.
All right, Roland loses the game. There you go, combo deck.
Okay. Sure.
Next level. All right, one card on the bottom. This is the best format, by the way. One card on the bottom for Michael, and a turn 1 Vial once again for Roland. So what cards in the Taxes deck are relevant against the Helm combo? You can see plays like Vialing in a Flicker Wisp in response to the ability to delay it or something like that. But Lauren of the Third Path, Skyclave Apparition, Thalia is relevant. Sidenorna, absolutely right. Swords to Plowshares, remove the Voidwalker kind of thing. I think you get the idea.
Sure. All right.
Blowing up the combo pieces. There's Dauthi Voidwalker. Vial ticks up to 2. Well, 1's on 2, 1's on 1. Keeping in Vial versus combo is a choice. I'm not a always side out Vial against combo kind of a guy. Especially this Helm deck. It's funny, like everything I'm about to say starts happening. Urza's Saga is kind of a backup plan. You start pumping out constructs and playing a fair mid-range game. If the combo is shut off by something like Stony Silence, let's say, or Null Rod. Vial seems fine to keep in here, in my opinion. My non-expert opinion. All right, Bowmaster, your Bowmaster, it looks like, is the play. And as all of you know, the only thing that could beat a Bowmaster is another Bowmaster. We read your Reddit post. I'll grief your Beanstalk. I'll brainstorm in response to your brainstorm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why we're here. Vial's up to 3 and 2. Roland has a Orc Army. And Michael also has an Orc Army represented by the Pokemon card. Yeah, I'll Wasteland your Wasteland. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. My friends that don't play Magic, they ask me like, what is the deal with Magic? Why do you love it so much? I just say it's exciting in every way.
Yep.
Really. It's the only way I can think to put it. All right, here's Lauren of the Third Path. Often the MVP in these matchups, and it blows up Urza's Saga. So now Lauren of the Third Path being a legend, Caracas could potentially bounce it, vial it back in again, and things get really out of hand. So if you're rooting for Roland here, you're hoping he finds a Caracas. Daughty Voidwalker getting in for an attack. Now a second Daughty Voidwalker. With a Voidwalker on the table, there is a threat of combo. Roland's Stoneforge Mystic hits on the end step using the vial. Yeah, we're in too deep to quit. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a very good waste on the.
I mean, isn't what we're watching right now mind-blowing entertainment?
When I was watching during lunch, I was like, oh yeah, that sucks. I forgot about that.
PVDH has arrived, says Death and Taxes. Didn't know we were watching pre-2011 Legacy. Yeah, the good old days, right? PVDH, before Fire Design.
Okay.
I want the game to go better.
How many cards you got? Three?
I've got three
plus,
cards.
plus.
Yeah.
Got it. Yep.
I think the first set.
I'm like the only Legacy player I know that watched the Pro Tour over the weekend and enjoyed it. Everybody else was crying.
So, because if I don't, it might be too late. Swords on the
Untapped.
All right, swords on a Voidwalker, so a swords will go under a Void counter. Could matter at some point. All right, Roland found Batterskull with that Stoneforge. Both vials will be on 3 now. And not enough mana to activate Stoneforge yet. Finding Batterskull, wondering if Roland has other equipments in hand. Demox putting it perfectly. You aren't a real Legacy player if you're not complaining about something. Exactly. Ghost Whisper says, I really enjoyed the Pro Tour as well, maybe because I was cheering for my countryman Arnie. Yeah, Arnie Hushinbet. But I think Standard looks pretty cool at the moment. Standard did look really cool. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that Pro Tour. There were some really good matches in there.
Okay, so activate.
Pro Tour Thunder Junction. If you didn't watch it, worth a watch on YouTube. Skyclave Apparition.
They're docking.
All right, knocks out another Daughty Voidwalker. So everything trapped under Void counters is safe for now. Roland slowly getting ahead here. There's a Wasteland. Could use it to activate the Stoneforge, or could use it to knock out the Vault of Whispers to cut Michael on a mana. Yeah, Kibler still plays. Which deck did I like the most? The 4-color Legends decks were really cool. I was enjoying watching those. That's probably what I would play. All right, Stoneforge getting activated here after the pass. Batterskull, Phyrexian Germ will get created with the Living Weapon ability. And now a play. Shoulder's Edict. Nope, Bowmaster.
Yep.
All right, gonna kill Lauren. Doesn't really make sense to activate the draw with two Bowmasters on the battlefield.
What is it?
Yep. This goes into 2.
Amasses.
Past 2.
All right, so the Orc army amasses on Michael's side. It's now a 2-2. So Michael's winning the Orc army battle, but not much else at the moment.
Let's get up to 4 on this one.
Sidorna says, I dislike the way they do coverage at the Pro Tour. Too many commentators and rotating them way too much. That's honestly not a thought that crossed my mind, but I don't know. Maybe.
I'll use the white to wow.
I'll attack with.
18.
All right, Batterskull comes in, no blocks. Drain 4 life. Looks like Michael only has 1 card in hand. So like 5 minutes of the Pro Tour for 5 commentators? Really? Like which 5? I don't even remember that happening.
Still single phase.
It's up to. It's on 4 for now.
All right, one of the vials will take up to 4. The other one stays at 3, so maybe we're creeping up towards Urion/Solitude. Batterskull will attack. There's also Canoptic Scarab Swarm or Serra Paragon in the 4-drop slot these days. For anyone wondering. Another Stoneforge. All right, we're going to look through the deck. Could be time for pre-war formalware. Get back Lauren of the 3rd path. Nope, find Cauldron complete.
I'll pass it to you.
All right, Cauldron complete.
I don't know if I was. Oh no, I wouldn't have been able to anyway. So yeah, I wasn't able to get to the calendar.
You have 3 cards in hand?
3 cards.
Yeah. I bought these in.
All right, there's the Leyline of the Void. So going forward, everything that we put in the trash goes to exile instead. But Lauren the 3rd path is still in the graveyard safely for pre-war formalware, but to potentially rescue her later. But all right, another copy of Lauren of the 3rd path gets vialed in. All right. So maybe pre-war formalware not needed. I wouldn't call pre-war formalware stock at this point, only because there's the diverging card pools between paper and MTGO, and MTGO doesn't have the Fallout cards because of the license, and the Clown card can't be on there either because of the whatever. And then, I don't know. It's a mess.
Oh, block. The Batterskull was fully firework. Take 5 years.
All right, Cauldron Complete gets through. Batterskull got chumped. Roland gaining some life. Michael losing some life. There's shadowy Backstreet. Backstreet's back. Roland surveilling. And leaving on top.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Game 3.
Game 3. Alright.
All right, we are going to game 3. Acolyth, an authority on the death and taxes topic, says, as someone who plays online and in paper, it is very much stock. Just frustrating to not have it online. Okay, well, there you have it, folks.
I'm going to go to 5.
I will try to.
All right, Michael is going to 5. Roland is keeping 6.
Yeah, that's insane to me. Alright, this 5 is keeping.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Keeping 5, Michael will be on the play. There's Urza's Saga, and we're passing the turn.
Savior of bad hands. I'll respond.
Yeah.
Wasteland fired off immediately to knock out Urza's Saga, but a swamp cycle has happened.
Just an Urza Saga.
Oh yeah, construct, and then just go nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Drop your hand to Moxin, whatever it is.
Now the game plan is not quite as good. Turn. Play this.
Yep.
The funny thing is, I but like in all the games I've seen.
Which card is better, chat? Triskelion or Sliver Queen? YouTube commenters also weigh in. I'm very curious. Which card is just better? Not which one is your favorite, which one is better? And there are... all of your answers will be wrong.
And you have 2 cards?
Two cards.
So Stealthy Voidwalker came in after a Dark Ritual. So rush that in. No follow-up so far from Roland, but thinking about what to do.
Build the range, protection, and
All right. So a vial for Roland, it turns out.
yeah, that was like the one thing you had.
Just in case, roll 2. Jesus Christ.
Twitch chat appears to be divided over Sliver Queen versus Triskelion. And Side Norna says Kurt Ape.
I guess you like
The whole deck is positive, like, gosh, really.
You were looking like for some Dreadnought on the surface, but I think it'd be a fair card to have to sacrifice into Providence.
Uh-oh. Is Roland going to get Op Age in here? I guess not. All right. I got scared.
Vision Charm was a big one. Okay, no, never mind.
Vision Charm is a vision.
Finally get to see the black cards.
All right, so Roland finds a basic swamp now. And let's see what we have. Another vial. Okay.
Now Hester.
We had a question earlier about Vial staying in these post-sideboard games, and I mean, if you rewatch Game 2, Vial was amazing in those games, and with a Leyline of the Void now hitting the table, which is a bit redundant with Voidwalker on the field, and actually makes Voidwalker worse. It looks like these Vials will likely be good here in Game 3 as well, as Roland will be quite a bit ahead on resources. Ray says Michael has some sick nerd tattoos. Oh, maybe. Yeah, the Vial saved Roland from Mana Screw in Game 2 for sure. Kind of did its job. All right, Source of Plowshares knocks out the Voidwalker. And that should not be exiled with a Void counter on it, but whatever. Vial on 2, Vial on 1.
I'll draw. Take draw 3 without even get it. I'm on the train.
Glow Rider.
I'll pass it on
I
again.
got Battle Net I'm running on it. It runs Diablo 4. Diablo 3 for PC.
Whoa, activating both at the same time. Take it easy. Mother of Runes and Stoneforge.
Alright, all that damage is going away. Or you can call it in the smash face.
What will Stoneforge find this time? Will it be Bonesaw? Alright, Batter Skull is the choice. Seems like a good choice. Sinorna says Levine works for the Department of Redundancy Department. Could be. Could be. All right, Vials tick up to 2 and 3 now. Roland's up and running. Stoneforge can be activated. Mother of Runes is live. It's going pretty well for Roland right now.
Let's waste the ancient scan.
Get one in hand.
Sorry about that, folks. Spam calls coming in. And I forgot to mute my phone notifications on desktop.
And that's it back over here.
Do you remember the picture that was floating where they taped the kid on the side in order to play? Because they were running out
All right, 3 and 4 for the Vials right now. Culture Complete is on the field, doing its thing. Michael's stuck with 2 cards in hand, holding 2 mana on the battlefield. And Leyline of the Void, mostly irrelevant at the moment, but would be exiling that Prismatic Vista. Eddie the Intern, thank you for the resub. 28 months, sounds like fun in the background. This is unacceptable. You know what, Eddie? I could not have said it better myself.
completely fucked up, so instead of each item,
Eddie the Intern is back, everybody. Jamming mono white painter once again.
Oh man, I just watched that game. This match in 10 million.
there's no patches. It wasn't like the game, like, that's it. But it was still great. It's still great living in the galaxy.
Yep. And that's another reason.
All right, Culture Complete gets in there.
Well, I changed this deck.
Ducky is good.
Pass.
All right, Duffy Voidwalker, not a great blocker. Batterskull comes in on end step. Looks like we're presenting plenty of damage now. Vials will tick up to 5. One of the Vials will tick up to 5. The other is still on 3. So could potentially buy Urion, then vial it in, potentially. There's also Solitude in the deck, of course, but I think we're just going to swing for lethal here.
Attack.
Your agent team killed me. Yeah, good game. Your agent.
Good games. Roland gets it. GG's.